Even though we're only 2 issues into the Joker series, I'm going to discuss with you why I think this is the best Batman book this year. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, always helping you make decisions of what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're going to be doing a review on Joker Issue 2. That's right, fans. Man, oh man, let me just tell you, this book was awesome. I thought this was better than the first issue, and I'm so excited to share my thoughts on this comic book with you all. Now, before we get started, guys, if you want to enter into the Road to 10K X-Men giveaway, guys, you can win these high-grade X-Men comics and other X prizes. Just stay tuned to the details at the end of this video to see how you can win. And also, before we get too in-depth about this particular comic book, there will be spoilers. So if you have not read your copy yet, please read your copy, come back, see this video, and then you can leave your comments below. All right, so let's talk about the Joker Issue 2. Now, Issue 1 was absolutely phenomenal. We get this story is presented to us that James Gordon is trying to get hired by this girl by the name of Cressida to go out there and kill the Joker, okay? And that was where you were last left off with this particular story. Now, Commissioner Gordon has to make the decision. Is he going to do it or not? Who is he going to talk to about this particular situation, right? Well, of course, it's Batman. So before we get too much in depth about the story, let's talk about the artwork in this book. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, the artwork is phenomenal in this book. Batman looks awesome. James Gordon looks good, you know? I mean, the facial expressions, the line work, the inking, the coloring, everything about this. Oracle looks phenomenal. Even the new female Bane, which may be Bane's daughter, I think, looks good from the little bit that you see from her. Just everything about this book looks so good, and it's just a visual treat. And I loved looking at this book. All right, so let's go into this story, what happens in this issue. So when it comes to the Joker Issue 2, basically we get to see Commissioner Gordon having to make a decision on what he's going to do, if he's going to kill the Joker or not. So what does he do? He goes to his best friend, Batman, and they have a discussion, and James Gordon gives him this story about what this mystery person hired him to do, but he doesn't give him the full truth, right? Only partial. Just says he needs to capture, you know, the Joker and bring him in and whatnot. So Batman's like, okay, well, I'll hire you, you know, I'll help you, James. I can't go with you because, you know, resources are limited and stuff like that, but you know, it's like you can use a bat computer and I'll have you have Oracle and things like that, but you gotta promise to bring him in, you can't kill him. And he's like, yeah, okay. And so to distract Batman, okay, and Oracle is going to be in the mission as well, he sits there and he has a card up his sleeve that he hasn't used at all. This is the first time he's using it because he feels like this is almost like desperate times comes from desperate measures. And he actually spills the beans that he knows that Batgirl or Oracle is his daughter. And you're like, whoa, right? Now, as a reader, you got to sit there and say, okay, you gotta know, like, James Gordon's not dumb. He's a detective, right? He's had to have an idea that Barbara, you know, is Batgirl, right? And so here it's confirmed that he knows. And what made this book so special is just the character interactions. There's no action in this comic book whatsoever, right? But the character interactions made it so interesting, and the story unfolds before your eyes on what the next step is going to be when it comes to the story. This is all set up, but just again, those character interactions between Commissioner Gordon wheeling and dealing with Batman on how to take in the Joker, and then the meeting between Commissioner Gordon and his daughter was absolutely outstanding. You know, bringing her hot chocolate, them talking with each other about the mission that's going to be at hand, if he should make the decision to kill the Joker or not. Just a lot of great things that were presented to you in this comic book. It made it such an amazing book. Plus, there's other couple of revelations in this book that you see when you're reading it. One is obviously Bane. Bane is no longer alive, and now they're making a new Bane. Again, whether it's his daughter or whether it's just one created from a tube, I'm not 100% sure, but I was really excited to see that. That's like the next generation of Bane. I don't know if you guys agree with that and you just want the regular Bane back, but I thought that was kind of cool. And they're not after Batman, they're after the Joker because of what the Joker did to these particular families, right? And then this Cressida girl, we're kind of figuring out, like, where is she from? She's such a mysterious character and whatnot. And then you find out that she's trying to be part of the Court of Owls. So this is also a Court of Owls story as well. So there's all these moving pieces in this particular book. You have the Joker, you have Batman, you have Commissioner Gordon, you have the court, you have Bane, you have all these things, and it makes for a wonderful story. And I feel like that, obviously it's just titled Joker, but it's a Commissioner Gordon story, and I feel like this story is actually better than the main Batman title. Right? As much as I liked Batman, this one is so much more intriguing to me. Just seeing things through the eyes of Commissioner Gordon. So this was a phenomenal read, and I can't wait to see what happens in the next chapter. The only thing that I don't agree with in this comic book is obviously the price, and putting the backup story with the punchline thing to make that price justifiable. Just add a little more pages to this. Even though I did feel like this main story was a little bit longer, I just don't like seeing that $5.99 price tag, you know? So I want to let people know, though, for that $5.99 price tag, it is a book worth reading, and it is worth that price. Unfortunately, it's such a good story, I don't want you to miss it. So when you look at it, by the time we get to the end of this, I'm going to give this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Again, it's nearly a perfect comic book. There's no action in the book. That was okay. Maybe I would have loved to have seen a little bit more action, but nevertheless, I thought it was a phenomenally done comic. And again, the only thing that drags it down for me is that price point, man. I don't like such high price points because not everyone can afford $6 comic books. But otherwise, story, art, fantastic. So I definitely recommend this comic book. Definitely pick this one up. Character interactions are phenomenal. You're not going to be disappointed with it. So there you guys have it. There is my review on the Joker issue 2. I want to know in the comments below, guys, what you thought of the Joker issue 2. Was this your favorite Batman book as of right now? And let me know in those comments below, because it will enter you to win that Road to 10K X-Men giveaway, along with a subscribe, a like, and hit the bell for notifications. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of these videos that I've been doing through this Road to 10K X-Men giveaway, do a YouTube comment generator, and find out who wins some of these prizes. So again, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this review on Joker. Let me know in those comments below. I'll leave you more content right here. In fact, maybe I'll leave you my comic book haul for this particular week. And until next time, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. And thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.